Happy Sunday, everyone. Anyone who happens to see this, whether it's now or months or years from now. It is a Sunday afternoon after the time change. The sun is shining and it just does not feel like it is already 3:30 in the afternoon. But I got another Temu order and wanted to do a third Temu haul just to show you what I got. If you're not interested in crafting or stamps, this may not be the video for you. I ordered quite a few. I actually forgot how many I did order, but I'm going to get right into it. I have everything out of the bag set aside, hopefully in order. I can tell you what I paid for everything with this order. I do know, going back in to ask for price adjustments for this order, I had 33 items and I've already had $11 and a penny in price adjustments. So let's get started. So the first thing I ordered was, called Gothic Castle Winter Snow, and I paid $3.98 for this. So it has, I don't know that I would call them castles. I just think they're fancy houses with winter scenes, if you can see that. And then it also has some stamps that say, "I'm dreaming of a white Christmas." There's "Snow Place Like Home," "Silent Night," "Holy Night," "All is Calm, All is Bright," "Winter is Magic," "Winter Wonderland." So again, I paid $3.98. And there are 9 stamps total on here, which I thought was a good deal. The stamps always, to me, seem like they're a good deal just based on what you pay when you get them from other places. So the next thing, and you're going to see a lot of rabbits in this order. I must have had bunnies on the mind. So the second one is a rabbit Christmas. So, there's little bunny rabbits and Christmas scenes, like little Christmas presents. And he's got a hat and a scarf on. And then this one also has sayings: "A very Merry Christmas. May your season be one that's festive and fun. Happy Christmas wishes. A little something for you with lots of love from me. Warm and toasty wishes to you." And these just looked like they were just so cute, and I can't wait to use them, even though winter's quite a ways away yet. But I just, again, could think of quite a few different cards and different things I could do with these. So I paid $2.11 for these. The next set I got they are flower pots and birdhouses, and then they have, I don't know that they have birds, but they have a couple of little bunnies peeking up out of the flower pots. So I paid $1.52 for this, and it has little birdhouses hanging off a branch at the top. Each one looks a little different. And then they have flower pots at the bottom. It looks like a little snail, a bird, a couple little rabbits, and it almost looks like there's a chicken poking out at the end. But these are just 2 large stamps. They're not individual. And again, I paid $1.52 for this, and I thought this would be cute to use for some spring cards. The next one I purchased was called Better Together, and this one actually had the stamps and the dies, so I purchased both, and the set together was $4. So it's the bigger stamp on here is a larger rabbit with holding hands with his little friends. It looks like the back of a fox, maybe a squirrel, a mouse. This guy in the end almost looks like a possum. And then it has a flower at the top that looks like it's lost its petals with 2 or 3 little bugs hanging off it, like a ladybug, a cricket. So it's kind of cute. But it said, we're better together. We got this. Don't you think? No worries. You and me, we've got this. I'm so happy we get to do life together. Hold on. Together, my favorite place to be. This is where the fun stuff happens. And then it has a couple of little separate stamps again that looks like, well, I guess they're a couple little ladybugs is what they look like. And then I did get the dies with them. So I thought that would be something cute to put together too. That would be good for anniversary cards or couples celebrating, anything like that. The next one that I bought was for, again, spring. There's more little bunny rabbits. This one I paid $1.69 for. And if I can get it out of the bag. So it has 3 little bunnies under a tree, and then more like a shrub bush. It reminds me like a lilac bush where you could get under, even though that's not what it is. And then it has a bird up in the tree looking down on the bunnies. And then that's one stamp, but then it actually has a separate stamp of the bunnies and the bird. And then it says, some bunny loves you, hello spring, and spring has come. So that was another one I thought was really, really cute. And that was $1.69. This next one was another winter stamp. Again, that I'll set aside for the fall season. But it's Warm Home Desks Winter Days. I paid $3.98 for this. So it has a few quotes on it. May the simple joys of the season be yours. Season's greetings to you and yours. Capture the memories of the season. May your heart be filled with all the joys of the season. Enjoy the magic of the season. And then it has, they're little scenes in a house. They're desks and by a window, and they have a lamp and books and flowers and plants. So I thought these would be really fun to stamp on a card and then take either markers or pencils and just color these in. So we'll, those are going to be a little bit of work to color in, but I just think they would make very just beautiful cards that someone would appreciate that you've put so much work into making them look nice. So these were $3.98. The next one, they just called it vocabulary. So it has a bunch of little heart stamps, individual heart stamps. Some of them have a dotted line around them. Some are solid. Some are open in the middle. And then it has a few different sayings. Love you always. Love is a beautiful thing. I'll be loving you forever. You are loved. We're better together. I love you with a heart. Hello, gorgeous. All my love. So these would be good, again, for anniversaries or Valentine's Day even, which might have been what I was thinking when I originally ordered this, even though Valentine's Day has passed. So again, that was $1.68. The next thing that I purchased is what they call a meeting notebook. And I paid $7.64 for this one, which has a pink cover with gold. And then I did get a second one that's actually black with silver on it. But they're the exact same thing. The color is just different. So in the beginning of it, it shows you the objective, the date, the page, and the status. So when you have meetings, it has the page that you actually fill in, the date of the meeting, the location, the day of the week, what the objective of the meeting is, who the attendees were, start and end time, key takeaways and notes, action items delegated to do, and then a place to put off a check mark check it off the list. And then it has a thing for you to put next meeting, objective, location, time. So the neat thing about these is then when you have the meeting, so for the first meeting notes page, you go back and put in the objective and just a couple of notes, the date, the page that it correlates to, and you number the pages. And then status is D, R, and C, which I assume, I don't even really know what that is. Done, recurring, maybe, cancel, completed. So I'm not sure how many pages are in here, but I just thought this was a neat idea for meetings. I find myself, for meetings at work, that I have 2 or 3 different notebooks and post-it notes and everything else all over the place, and just helping me to get a little more organized, which I have a to-do book. I also will show you, I've got it here. And then I had purchased one of those prior as well. I'm not sure how much I paid for this. The last one I got was a blush color, not quite as pink as the meeting book I just showed you, but it's just a book with a to-do list, to-do and then progress, where you can check it off, notes, priorities, and just no wasted paper. It's just all, the entire book is just your to-do list, with the exception of the very front page in it where you could put your name in it. So I now will have one for work and then one for home. I was going to try to do one for both, and it's just not working. So I will have this one for home, the other one for work. These all have the slick covers on them. So I think if you spilled something on the cover of any of these, it would wipe right off without any issue. And I am not sure how much I paid for this. It was a few dollars, probably $4 or $5. I'm not sure exactly how much I paid. But the larger pink meetings book, that was $7.64, but the black with the silver was $7.21. So back to more stamps. The next thing I purchased, it's like a little tea time set of stamps with little mice on here, which I thought was really cute. Rip the bag. So there's little mice on here. One's got a cookie sitting in the teacup, hugging a cup of tea, getting ready to dip a cookie into the tea, getting into the sugar bowl. And then it has a couple things on here. This is hope to see you soon, tea time. It's always tea time. There's a little plate on there too. And then he's carrying the little teacup. But I thought those were really cute, just to do a card, stamp something and send it to a friend. Anyways, I thought those were cute. So I paid $1.69 for that. The next set that I ordered is a little bear, and I paid $1.69 for this. And there's a bunny. It looks a little similar to the rabbit on one of the other ones, with 2 little bunnies. And then there's a bee, says happy spring day. There's a little bear with a flower with a bee. Says, you are one of my greatest joys, sweet little things, happy day, happy spring day. It's the little things in life that end up bringing us the most joy. So I just thought that was another really cute set of stamps you could do for somebody to give to a little one for their birthday. I would do one of those for my mom. Just super, super cute. And again, I paid $1.69 for that. And then the next one is more little bunny rabbits. I clearly was in a spring mood when I was buying these. So these were $2.48. And it says, you are some bunny special, joyful spring greetings. Some bunny really loves you. Oh, here's one that actually, this is one of the first ones I've seen that's misspelled. It's missing a letter. Enjoy the magic and wonder of spring, and happy Easter, every bunny. So it's just a little rabbit in each picture with, like this one has a watering can with flowers in it. This is a little pot. This little guy's got a gardening spade in with flowers. But that's another one I just thought was super cute for maybe a spring card that you could do with yellows and pinks and blues and greens, those spring colors on the cardstock with black ink. I thought would be really, really cute. So this was $2.48. The next one, there's more bunnies. So it says, sending you happy Easter wishes, bunny kisses, hopping by to say hi. Some bunny loves you. Today is a good day for a great day. And this little bunny has some tulips, a little present. This little bunny has, you know, a purse, and they all have dresses or some kind of an outfit on with a present and little floral things on it or on their outfits. But again, just a really, really, they're just so cute. So clearly, I'm going to have to get busy making some cards. So that one was $2.11. The next one I saw that I ordered were a bunch of individual trees. And I was thinking of these for the fall, but I think you could use them on other stuff too, other seasons, and take these and mix them in with some of the other things that I've purchased, and just add those as additional elements onto the card and with some of the other stamps. But I just thought those would be useful for a lot of different things with the cards and for pretty much any season throughout the year. Even though they don't look like they have leaves on them, you could color and stamp those in to make them look however you want as far as having foliage on the branches. So these were $1.78. These might be the last ones that are rabbits. So these have little bunnies. There's 6 of them. One's carrying a basket. One has a purse and flowers. And then there's a little duck with a hat that's just the cutest little thing with a jacket on and a little like sailor scarf on them. And then this is another duck with a jacket, like a raincoat and a scarf. And then there's 4 little bunnies on here too that are just doing different things, flowers. I'm not sure what this little guy's doing. But again, they would be great to stamp on a card and then even color them, shade them in with pencils or markers. I just, once again, think they would be the cutest little thing. So I paid $1.52 for that. Oh, and I just noticed my to-do, this was actually $3.77. I had written that down and forgotten about that. The next one is a floral garden. So it's just different flowers. It's one whole stamp. It's not individual stamps. And then it has missing you and with love. And those are 2 individual stamps at the bottom. And that was $1.59. And then this next one was also $1.59. And I thought these were neat. They're flowers, but then they spell thank you, you are beautiful, happy birthday, and love you. And I just, again, thought that was just the sweetest little idea to do on a card. So these I paid $1.59. And then the next thing I got were these little hearts. So one of my other videos, I showed that I use these little glass plastic embellishments on my cards. So as an example, this is a card I did, and there's 4 different sizes on this one. I used a lot of the little ones, but they're little glass embellishments, plastic to look like raindrops or water drops that you can put on cards. And I saw these and thought, well, these would be pretty neat to try. These, the other ones are round. These are hearts. And I paid 89 cents for these. I'm not sure how many are in a pack or whether or not you can see they're kind of little. But I just thought they'd be really sweet to put on cards too, just to have another option besides the round. And again, I paid 89 cents. I wish there were more in a packet, but we'll see how those work for the cards. And then the next stamp set I got, they're flowers, but to me it's a dandelion. So you have, and there's a couple of other different things on here that you could make flowers with, but I liked it because it had the dandelions, and then it has, this is one full stamp here where it has the dandelion with the seeds blowing off it, but then you have other separate ones, and then there's a separate little stamp that has just the little seeds blowing off it. So I thought that would be cute again to do a card. This would be like a late summer topic card maybe that I would do, or summertime, but that was $2.28. The next thing I got was it's a burgundy colored t-shirt, and I got it in large, and it was $7.19. And it says, "It's a beautiful day to leave me alone," which I thought was kind of funny, but it's super, super soft. I think I had said in one of my other videos, I have gotten at this point a few different t-shirts in my Temu orders, and they are just, they wash and wear beautifully, and they're just so soft. Surprisingly, even with this one, it's 96 polyester and 4% elastane, so maybe not as breathable. It's a little see-through, but man, oh man, that is so soft. So I can't wait to wash that up and wear it. But that was $7.19. And then back to the stamps. This one was called Friendship. And some of these next ones, I'm not going to read everything that's on here because we would be here all day. But these were cute. It has little stamps that, I think those are diamonds, little hearts, circles, but it just has all these sweet little quotes that you could put on a card to a friend. But like one of the ones that says, "I'm willing to risk the cooties if you are, never apologize for who you are. You can't be sad when you are holding a cupcake. There's nothing better than a friend unless it's a friend with chocolate." So this, I love these. I had forgotten I ordered these, but I just love these to bits. So that was $1.98. The next set of stamps, and the reason I'm doing a lot of stamps is because I do the pictures and whatnot on the front of the stamps, but with some of them I want to have something for the inside as well too. Rather than having, I can print things on my Cricut for the inside of the card, but I would like stuff that I could stamp in there too. So this is another set of stamps that, what I find interesting is this is one big stamp. So I don't know if I'd either have to cut these individually or you would just ink the section that you wanted and just use that. But I have a feeling I am probably going to cut these. That's the only thing I don't really like about this one, is trying to figure out when you want to use one and they're all connected. So that is something I will have to figure out. And I think that one was $1.69. So I'm not super happy about that, but I think I can work around it. The next one, I paid $1.52. And these are some more sayings. I can get it open. You're the only thing I like about this job besides the coffee. You help me make nonsense of the world. Thank goodness we haven't hit that age where we know better yet. When you have nothing nice to say, give me a call. We'll be the old ladies causing trouble in the nursing home. Best friends know you're a little crazy, but are still willing to be seen in public with you. Our friendship is built on a solid foundation of sarcasm and shenanigans. And then the last one, thanks for always being there when I can't afford therapy. These are just so much fun. I can think of people I work with that I could send these to, a couple of really good friends. Those are going to be good for some cards too. The next one, and that one was $1.52. The next one is another one with quotes. I paid $1.78 for this. And these are more motivational. You know, courage is not having the strength to go on. It's going on when you don't have the strength. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are. Oh, there's another one that's misspelled. Ard. Well, and then the best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. And there's a few more on here. So again, those were $1.78. Looks like one is misspelled, but still how much I've paid for stamps on other sites, I'd say that's still a good deal, even if there's one on there that I can't use. This next one, more stamps, more quotes. These were $3.98. But they had 4 sheets. And these are just all kinds of different quotes, like butterfly kisses and flower petal wishes. Let your joy pop open like flowers in the spring. Do small things with great love. I love you to the moon and back. Thinking of you. Wishing you the happiest birthday ever. Wishing you a berry mice day. You've been the very best friend. Mr. and Mrs. So this was probably designed to maybe go with some of those stamps that have the bears and the mice on them. But I thought those were just super cute too. And today everything seems to be super cute. Here's more stamps. These are more words, sayings, quotes, whatever you want to call it. Just one life, be authentic, lucky is a state of mind, be you, the world will adjust, hope is never lost, start somewhere, you are enough, limited edition, live your story. I love these. This is just, again, I could think of a million ways to use these on cards, to stamp on cards. So I'm super happy with those too. And those were $2.78. We're almost to the end with the stamps. So the next one, these are more greeting words, sympathy. So sorry for your loss. Forever remembered, always loved, thinking of you with sympathy, sending you healing hugs, sending thoughts and prayers your way. Love lives on in the heart. So those would be good for sympathy cards. And those were $2.19. And then I believe we were at the last of the stamps. And these were $2.11. And they are cupcakes that have the liners, the frosting, but then they're decorated with flowers and butterflies. So these would be another stamp that would be fun to stamp in the black ink, but then take the time to really color in and give the detail with pencils or markers. I think they're just going to be beautiful. And it says you take the cake. Now that's how you enjoy cake. This is nothing a cupcake can't solve. You are my sweetest blessing. Eat all the cake. Those will be good for a birthday. gift card too as well. And those were $2.11. I think we're finally done with the stamps. The next thing I got was a hat since St. Patrick's Day is approaching. And so it's got a 4-leaf clover that is embroidered onto the hat. It has where you can adjust it in the back. I had purchased another hat from Temu. I'm not sure if this was the same company I got it from, and I just love it. And this one feels very similar. The fabric's nice. It's not too heavy. The brim of it's bent the way that I like it and like to wear it. But yeah, nothing to complain about with this or the other hat I had that I had ordered. They're just really good quality for not a lot of money. So this was $4.04. The next thing that I got was a t-shirt, again for St. Patrick's Day coming up. A little shamrock on there. Although, no, I don't know if it's supposed to be 3 or 4. I guess 4 would be a 4-leaf clover, but this is a shamrock. But like the burgundy shirt, this is really soft, and the stitching is really good on this too. Just no dangling threads or anything. This is another one that's 95% polyester and 5% elastane, and it's a large, which I probably could have gotten a medium, especially since this will not shrink. But the only thing about the polyester ones, as opposed to maybe a couple of the other ones I got there, or it was a larger percentage of cotton fabric, they're a little see-through, but I always wear tanks under my t-shirts anyways, and you know, it might not be as breathable. So to me, this would be a spring fall thing. It might be a little too hot in 100-degree heat in the summer that it won't, you know, wick things away like it should. So there is that. That was $6.99. And the last thing I got in this order was a green V-neck t-shirt, because I wanted to try to do some heat vinyl on here to design it with my Cricut and then put it on the front of the shirt for myself or my mom or one of my sisters. But again, really soft shirt. I'm impressed with the stitching on these. Now we'll see how it holds up in the laundry, but the stitching seems like pretty good. But this one is 65% viscose and 35% polyester. So this is another one. Not sure how breathable it will be, but this one's a little thicker, but super, super soft. So I can't wait to come up with a design to put on the front of that, and then get some heat transfer vinyl on the front of it and have that for hopefully St. Patrick's Day as well. And that was $7.49. And like I said, so far they have refunded me $11 and a penny, and then their policy, I think you can continue to go back in up to 30 days after you place the order and keep requesting price adjustments. So if the prices on things change and they go down, they refund you the difference, and you take it as an immediate credit, and then you can use it towards your next order. So again, I think I said it in the other video, kudos to Temu for doing something like that, because I think I also said, you know, I get used to Amazon delivering stuff so quickly, and with this you have to wait, not super long, but it's going to be a week and a half until it's delivered. But if I'm also going to be able to get price adjustments for up to 30 days on the order, and it's nothing I really need immediately, so far so good with the Temu orders and the quality of items that I've been receiving. And this order, there's nothing in this order that I would send back. I mean, I like everything that I got. The stamps that had a couple of misspellings, I'm not too concerned about that. Just because for the cost of the stamps, it's not like the whole set is ruined. You can still use the other ones where the spelling was right on those. So I'm looking forward to continuing to do these hauls as I do orders, and I hope everyone's having a great Sunday and getting ready for the new week coming up, and I will see you soon.